Welcome now to Quibri Media and Marketing Papua New Guinea on the Vision 4040 News Network. Itoklang harem now in Papua New Guinea, C.K.SWARBRICK. The Papua New Guinea national government has now launched its historic foreign policy white paper after nearly 45 years of nationhood. This first ever unified global strategy unveiled at the Apex House on Wednesday, the 17th of March 2026, has marked a new era in Papua New Guinea's international engagement. Three key national leaders stood together in unison for the first time to bring this globally integrated occasion to Papua New Guinea on a national stage. This launch now ends more than 40 years of Papua New Guinea without a formal unified international foreign framework to guide its international relations. The landmark national launch now signals a decisive shift from an ad hoc diplomacy to a clear, structured and strategic approach, positioning the country to engage the world with greater purpose, coordination and influence. Dignitaries were welcomed by the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary Band ahead of the formal arrival of Foreign Affairs Secretary Elias, Wohengu, Foreign Affairs Minister the Honorable Justin Tkatchenko, and the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, the Honorable Chief James Marape. The ceremony was led by the Master of Ceremony Lucas Manduru and featured the national anthem, followed by a prayer and dedication by Walter Kaumi, and he set a tone of unity and national purpose. It was a defining ceremony that followed, highlighting unity across the country. 4 students representing Papua New Guinea's 4 regions carried the foreign policy white paper on a ceremonial plated setting and presented it to the Prime Minister, symbolizing national ownership of the policy across the 4 regions of Papua New Guinea. The unveiling and official launch of the foreign policy white paper was led by Prime Minister James Marape, alongside Foreign Affairs Minister Justin Tkatchenko and Foreign Affairs Secretary Elias Wohengu. Leaders declared that the face of Papua New Guinea will be different, with the country set to engage the world more deliberately and strategically. Papua New Guinea will now be actively and strategically involved in shaping regional and global outcomes rather than remaining on the sidelines. The long-standing doctrine of enemy to none and friends to all will also be redefined to reflect a more assertive and interest-driven foreign policy in a changing global environment. In his welcome remarks, Mr. Wohengu described the document as a transformational national blueprint, noting that for the first time since independence, Papua New Guinea has a clearly articulated foreign policy direction. This is a historic step for our country. We are defining how Papua New Guinea will engage globally, deliberately, strategically, and in alignment with our national interest, said the Secretary. Minister Tkatchenko said the policy provides a coordinated and all-of-government framework anchored on 8 strategic pillars that will include the country's international engagement. The launch comes at a time of increasing geopolitical interest in the Pacific, placing Papua New Guinea in a critical position to shape regional outcomes with advancing its national interests. Stakeholders welcomed the clarity and direction provided by the policy, noting it will strengthen partnerships, improve coordination, and attract investment. After more than 40 decades without a formal foreign policy framework, the launch represents more than the release of a document. It marks a national reset in how Papua New Guinea now will see itself and engage with the world. You're now listening to the voice of C.K.SWARBRICK on Quibri Media Vision 4040 News Network.